Hello everyone and welcome back to another Warframe video. Today I want to share with you awesome synergy that makes farming melee duplicate in the Elite Deep Archimedia or the Netrocell missions worthwhile. First, you need the incarnate melee weapon called the Praetos, and you can get this from Cavallero in the Zariman ship. In terms of its evolution, pick Whirling Fury as the second perk, the Adept Reflexes for the initial combo, the Swift Transmute so we can activate incarnate form of the weapon at 3 times combo multiplier, and the Kinetic Harmony for the heavy attack wind-up speed. We will be using a fast attack build for this weapon, hence I chose these perks instead of the heavy attack variant, which we will discuss in a separate video. For the build, give the Praetos the Blood Rush mod that offers 108% critical chance at max combo counter to the melee weapon. This is enough for the weapon to do yellow critical hits, which is the right spot to proc the melee duplicate arcane. The Weeping Wounds allows to proc slash constantly and make enemies bleed, and this pairs well with the high slash value of the melee weapon, and as well as the Sovereign Outcast stance that has guaranteed slash procs on hit. Then add Organ Shatter for critical damage, and then Primed Reach for the range. You may also add Spring-Loaded Blade for the extra range, or you can add the Shattering Impact mod for armor stripping. This mod pairs well with the melee duplicate, as the melee weapon with the Sovereign Outcast stance does have multiple hit combos, allowing you to duplicate impact constantly with the help of the arcane. However, there's a better option to that, and that is the Corrosive with 2 Emerald Archon Shard. Adding the Praetos for Corrosive, then adding the 2 Emerald Archon Shard that grants additional Corrosive stack to completely strip the armor of enemies is way better, and it can fully strip the armor of enemies in just a few hits of the Praetos. And finally, let's talk about Condition Overload. Since this is a melee build, I strongly suggest that you use the Hexy Hound with these components. You can farm this through the Sisters of Parvos, or get the parts from Legs on Fortuna. You can even buy the parts from other players if you feel lazy in farming standings. Just make sure that you have the Hint to Stabilizer so you can get the Synergized Prospectus mod for the Hound, as this precept mod will be a main component in spreading status chance that increases the potency of the Condition Overload mod from our Praetos. Synergized Prospectus fires a spark that seeks out the nearest enemy within 30 meters, dealing 300 electricity damage in a 10-meter radius. The spark ricochets up to 7 times, seeking out the nearest enemy within 30 meters. Essentially, the status of the Hound's regular weapon applies to its abilities, making it an effective status spreader. Also, make sure that you have Manifold Bond, as each time you kill enemies with 3 or more status, this will lower the cooldown of precept mods, including the Synergized Prospectus. This allows you to constantly spread the status that you have in your Hound weapon, and also you can add the status you have from your melee, plus the viral from your Nourish ability. And then you can also add the Momentous Bond that further adds more status after killing Aneximus units. With this insane status spreader combo, the Condition Overload mod from your melee weapon will grant you insane bonus damage. Lastly, I also want to add that Prime Pack Leader is a must, or the vanilla version would suffice, as this will help the Hound survive Steel Path levels. The mod does give it Overguard, and also you can use Repo Audit in this build to gain more survivability through disarming enemies within 30 meters. This works well also with the Manifold Bond, and it provides good survivability, especially for glass cannon warframes. Now, to further boost the killing power of Praetos, pair it with the Queen of Status Saren Prime. This warframe also adds Toxin to your weapons, and it doesn't combine with other elements. Then you can add Venom Dose so you can imbue Corrosive to your Praetos, and you can choose to mod the weapon with either gas or the blast damage, which will be interesting to use in the upcoming Jade Shadows update. Add Nourish in your build to imbue viral, and just shred enemies with the combo. The best part about this is the Repo Audit allows the Warframe to survive in Steel Path levels better. Pair this with Arcane Guardian and Adaptation for more damage reduction, and then constant shield gating through the Catalyzing Shield mod, plus the aggro control of your Molt. With all of these things, Saren can be very tanky in Steel Path levels, and you can enjoy this Praetos combo with the Warframe. So that's all about it. The rest of the video showcases how crazy the damage of this combo, and after watching it, then you can try the combo if you have the necessary components. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video. Squad Leader, signing off.